Hello, everyone. I am here to tell you a story, a tale of madness and meat, a tale of vegetables and villains, a tale of a madman so diabolical he can only be called a maniac. Are you ready to hear my tale? Then let us begin. Our story begins in a dark alley in the peaceful city of Wantown. Two unsuspecting youngsters, Shirley and Joy, go about their evening.
That was so much fun.
I know, right? And you're really good at dancing.
What can I say? I like to move.
Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Right? I could seriously eat a whole cow.
Ooh, let's try the burger place by your house.
That sounds perfect.
Suddenly, Shirley and Joy are hit by a strange ray. They tremble and jerk and shake as the ray's power overwhelms them. Then suddenly, they stop.
You know, actually, I think there's a vegetarian place around the corner.
Oh yeah, way better idea.
Great, let's go.
What caused this change in plan? And who could have made something to affect them so strangely? Let us now go to the local restaurant where Phil and Arleen are on a first date.
How do you pronounce that?
Laksa? It's a kind of soup with fish in it.
Sounds delicious.
Highly recommend.
Now it is Phil and Arleen who are hit by the dastardly ray. They tremble and jerk and shake. And once again, plans change.
On second thought, maybe you should try the vegetable curry.
Yeah, that sounds like a way better idea.
Who on earth is behind all this? It looks like this hot dog vendor is the next target.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. Only $1, get them while they're hot.
And again, she trembles and jerks and shakes and changes. She tosses away her hot dogs and sells a new item.
Pretzels, get your pretzels here. Only $1, get them while they're hot.
What nefarious mastermind is the cause of this mayhem? Who could have caused these people to give up their meat?
Yes, I have returned once more to wreak havoc upon the populace. Wait, why aren't you quaking in fear? Do you not know who I am?
No, I don't believe we do.
Impossible! The impertinence, the indignity! Well then, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Professor Legume, the mastermind behind the rise of vegetarianism over the years. Now, who can tell me what vegetarianism is?
Why? A vegetarian is someone who chooses not to eat meat.
Yes, that's what they all think. Vegetarian is just not eating meat, right? Wrong. For you see, when people become vegetarian, an unconscious part of the mind, the rutabaga aurelium, not yet discovered by modern neurologists, becomes entirely devoted to meat. And when the rutabaga aurelium is activated, that sends a signal to the amygdala, which then takes over the entirety of the neocortex.
Professor Legume?
What is it, Seitana?
Introducing Seitana, Professor Legume's trusty henchman.
I don't know if these kids know what all these big words mean.
Preposterous! Inconceivable. My linguistical diction is as clear as day.
Maybe you want to try to use some simpler terms. I mean, you want everyone to know how smart you are, right?
Of course.
So if they understand your plan fully, then they'll really know how smart you are.
Seitana's right, you know. Simple is best.
Fine. Let me put it simply. As people become vegetarian, their minds come entirely under my control. Yes, and now, after years of planning and plotting, I have found a way to make everyone vegetarian once and for all.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, it is good for me.
Yeah, because your last few attempts really didn't go so well.
Seitana, we really don't need to bring this up now, do we?
Like that time you tried to use subliminal messaging over the radio?
We flash back to Professor Legume on the radio at an earlier stage of his career.
This episode of This American Life was brought to you by listeners just like you. And also parsley, asparagus, tofu, broccoli, soy products, beans, nutmeg.
Welcome.
It's Legume?
Whatever. You're fired.
We've flashed forward to the present.
Well, everyone struggles a little bit at the beginning.
Or that time you tried to win people's hearts with catchy slogans?
We flash back to Professor Legume trying to convince people to stop eating meat with his catchy signs. He does not make anyone vegetarian, but some nice people do give him some quarters. Flash forward to the present.
It's not my fault that people are lazy and unwilling to be good citizens.
Or that time you tried to steal all of the meat products from the cafeteria?
Flashback once more. We now see Professor Legume sneaking into a high school cafeteria. A clatter and crash is heard as the chef chases the professor out with a ladle. Flash forward to the present.
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing.
Seitana, do you have anything productive to add to this conversation, or are you just going to keep humiliating me?
Yeah, I'm thinking the second option. Remember that time that the Tenderizer turned you into a rabbit?
Zip it! For now, I have a brilliant plan guaranteed to work. You saw the results just now. People frozen in their steps, converted in an instant to vegetarianism. Behold, the fiber blast. With just one shot of this device, people are all compelled to submit to their most herbivoristic instincts.
Professor, remember the simple language?
I zap them and they become vegetarian. Got it?
Better.
And once they become vegetarian, their minds will be entirely under my control.
Question. If you can make a ray that forces them to be vegetarian, why can't you just make a ray that forces them to obey your every command?
Silence! No one questions Professor Legume. Look now, look, and observe my evil work.
What hope could we possibly have against this mad genius? We will find out in episode 2 of Legumaniac.